So thank you for joining us, everybody. We're here at the Floridian and we have a very special guest. We've got 2017 Walker Cup winner, 2018 #1 amateur in the world, and PGA Tour winner in 2019. Sounds great, doesn't it?
That's amazing.
Collin Morikawa.
Hey,
good Collin, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
How's things?
They're great. I mean, you can't complain when you're traveling around the world, playing the sport you love, and you know, just trying to play the best golf. So I love it. I love every part of it.
Brilliant. And days like today really help, don't they? Really cool day.
They're fantastic.
Okay, so look, we've been doing our research. We've seen, obviously, it's very quick, your rise, obviously, to where you are now. But your irons, we know, are phenomenal. So we want to pick your brains a little bit, find out what makes you tick, get you to play a few different shots. We've got 3 flags on the green, luckily, here. And we've got a question from one of our viewers. And also, Andy, are we going to do this?
We're
going to take him on at the end.
Yeah, I don't know why.
We're going to take him on at the end.
We're going to take
2 against 1. Okay, but so for your irons, obviously, they are very strong. And do you feel they're the strongest part of your game?
Definitely.
Okay,
I mean,
perfect.
I've known it forever.
You've known that forever.
It's a part of my game that I trust, and hopefully it stays like that.
Okay. Okay. So what in your iron game, what's the most important thing for you?
Just knowing your shot shape.
Okay.
Knowing how it's going to react off the face, where it's going. I want full control. I love to play the fade left to right, falling down. You know, and I'm going to play 95 out of 100 shots like that. You know, unless you really have to play a draw.
Okay.
And for me, it's just, that's what you want every club to be like. You want to have full control on the ball, but for me, you want to be able to work trajectories, move the ball, whether it's left to right, right to left. You want to have every shot in the bag.
Okay.
It's like creativity's, you mentioned that off camera, it's really important for you, yeah?
Yeah, being creative, that's kind of my word that I'll tell myself, you know, pre-tournament almost. It's, let's just be creative this week. And it doesn't mean you have to do anything weird or hit shots, you know, you don't practice. It just means let's see it, let's visualize it, and be positive from there.
You can just play then, like you say, you can play freely then from there.
Exactly. No, we're not thinking swing thoughts, we're playing to the shot you see.
Yeah.
Whatever you see behind the ball, that's what you're going to do.
Brilliant.
Sounds good.
Well, should we see Collin hit a shot?
Yeah,
I'd like to see Collin hit a shot. We've got 3 flags on here. Can we go for the second one, Collin, which is 164?
Second on the right.
Perfect.
So you're probably going to play a little cut in there, like you say.
Little cut. I mean, this is a perfect little choke down 8-iron. Okay. Wind's a little off our right, so I mean, this just matches everything with a little cut, hold it up against the wind. You don't have to work on trajectory at all.
We're not going for that flag in
no,
the
we're not
spin,
going
yeah.
I think
We're going to get that back left draw.
8-irons.
Hook this.
We're going to get a 20-yard hook, yeah. Yeah, very nice. And that's exactly what you've done. A little cut against the breeze, held it up. Keep watching it.
Yeah, a bit of adrenaline there. Just be excited that you're with us, Collin, obviously. So, in terms of golf swing then, obviously you don't like to get too technical. You mentioned you want to be free and creative. What are the things that, if it goes off, that you would focus on from a technique side of things?
Yeah, I think, well, backswing for me, especially like I like to play fades, I'll almost pick it up.
Okay.
You know, instead of turning everyone, you want to make sure you rotate, get that full body turn. My arms will kind of go up. I'll just put a glove in between my arm, simple drill, just make sure turn stays there, let it go from there.
Okay.
That's on the backswing. Downswing, not much, but I do like to think about where I'm going to finish on my head. You know, when I'm about top of my ear, that's neutral. If I'm hitting a really high cut, I'll finish higher. Draws, I'll finish lower. For me, I exit a little lower than most other guys, and for me, just thinking about the finish, you don't have to worry about everything here. You're just reacting to the target. Whether, you know, I'm gonna hit a draw, I'm gonna finish low, I'm gonna hit a cut, finish high. You know, for me, that just gets everything from the downswing through the ball out of my mind. I can be creative from there.
Isn't that great?
Working to that shot.
We speak about that a lot, about you let your finish determine the ball flight.
100%. And that's something that, you know, I've noticed in Asia, right? I was finishing a little too low and come back, and simple fixes.
Yeah.
You know, we'll make the ball just change enough.
I'm just going to grab a glove.
I'd
love you to demonstrate this drill.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people at home can relate to this. Most amateur golfers tend to struggle with something that leaks to the right, and it's easy to get separated with these arms as what you do. If you could demonstrate that and just show the viewers at home, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, let's see you hit one.
And you don't have to have a full turn if you can't get there, but stay wide, and that's, you know, you want to stay wide, make sure you turn. You just keep this right underneath the left armpit. And just worry about it on the backswing. That's it.
So it stays in on the backswing. Does it stay on the through swing?
Stays on the, no, because I mean after impact, I'm opening up here.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Maybe on a draw it may every now and then, but
yeah. Exactly. But for my normal shot, you know, there's nothing wrong with it coming out after.
And that's right at it again.
Hey, maybe you should stick the glove in there more often. That's even closer than the other one.
Nice.
We can see how it came out afterwards. That was really cool, wasn't it? As you say.
And you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about it. This is mainly a backswing drill, because you know when you pick it up, you see amateurs pick it up, come across, come over the top, and that's a shot they hate because you don't want it swinging too much left or right.
So for you, it's just managing the amount that you're doing, isn't it? Still making sure that the path is left, but really managing it, keeping it with the turn as well, the arms.
And if I'm cutting it too much, like I did towards the end of this summer, I'll just start working draws and just think lower finish, kind of balance everything out, and then go back to hitting the cuts.
So it's almost like, say, if you were slicing here and hooking here, if you start to go a little bit too much towards the slice, although you're not slicing it, you'll just put a bit of draw in just to balance you out, almost neutralize yourself.
Just so you see the ball working the other way, and then when you go back to hitting your regular shots, it'll be perfectly fine.
Okay. I think we need to. One of the things we were going to need you to do is to play a fade to that flag, but I think we need to change it up. Should we go like a back flag draw?
I think so. That's perfect for that, isn't it?
So what's 176 that flag?
176 to that back flag.
So this is interesting. Can you go same club for this because of the wind?
Yeah.
And the fact it's a draw?
Definitely. And I think it makes sense. I mean, you have a lot of green to the right.
Yeah.
If you're going to miss, you're going to miss out right, short. You're still going to be on the green.
Okay.
If you hit it really good, draws with the wind, you're going to be right there next to the pin.
So we're talking 10 yards extra in distance, but obviously using the wind and using a different ball flight to allow for it.
And do you change setup or do you focus more on swing here?
I like to close my stance a little bit, start my body and everything a little right where I want to start it, club face out the target, swing along my feet.
Okay.
And that's the same with the fade. I like to just open up the body a little bit, have the club face out the target. But for fades, it just comes naturally. For draws, I almost think, when I watch Rory hit the ball and draw the ball, it is amazing. And to just think of his swing, almost just get something in me to hit that shot. So yes, I'm thinking about hitting it low, but in my practice swings, I'm like, let's feel what Rory does. Rory has a great, lets it come underneath a little bit, naturally just rotates through the ball. So that's what I'm thinking when I'm over the ball, just a little lower finish. It'll be perfect.
It'd be nice if all you need to do was think of Rory's golf swing and you could produce it, wouldn't it? Yeah.
That would be nice. And there you go.
Yeah. No, it all just helps. Hit that little draw, and that's all you need. It's not like we're trying to hook the ball here.
No. It's interesting that you definitely put a lot of visuals into the feel as well, don't you? So that's
it's a big part, and I got to see it, but I also got to feel it.
Okay.
Beautiful, soft little
really
draw.
nice.
It actually banks down from there, so this could end up really close.
Oh, it didn't even kick in. I was expecting that to kick in.
That's a tough flag, that is as well.
Really good.
That is
Tough
very
flag.
tough.
It's interesting though, looking at your golf swing, because we were looking at your golf swing this morning, obviously a little bit closer, and you look at things like the setup for you, and there's a few things going on. So the grip is different to what some people would do, and I think we find that a lot. The right foot position is very square and almost kicked in a little bit. Is that purposeful?
No, it's something that's kind of always just built in, and sometimes I catch myself too much, almost in, and I got to bring it out. But yeah, I mean, for me, that's what kind of feels comfortable. I've always swung like that.
Yeah.
Grip-wise, I've got everything pretty close. You can see my left thumb. But that's what I've always done, and why change that?
I think it's definitely a trait on. You think about we know some accurate golfers who grip it a little bit like that as well. So maybe that's the way to grip it for straight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Straight shots.
Well, there's more than one way, isn't there? Really, it's finding something that works for you and that's consistent, which obviously it is.
Yeah, I mean, when I think back through my college days, like my swing definitely changed, but there was something that I always thought about. It wasn't analytical within the impact range. It was that finish, or it was something just a little takeaway. Okay. Simple thoughts. It has always done it for me.
So let's go into this question, shall we? So from Marvin, he's saying, what is your practice routine on the range and the golf course? It's a little bit broad, obviously, but you've already said about the creativity, but what do you specifically do maybe before you go out and play on the range?
Like in a tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for tournament-wise, I'll start out with my 55-degree wedge, hit some chip shots, hit some pitch shots, go out, hit some numbers. And then I like to go to my 8-iron. I go straight to my 8-iron. It's my favorite club. Thanks for picking that target.
Definitely not 8-iron.
We did that on purpose. We researched it.
I love it. But yeah, I'll do my 8-iron, hit some straight shots, and work a little cut. And then I'll go to my 5-iron, and that's where I'll kind of work it both ways. I'll hit cuts, straight shots, draws. I'll hit a couple of each. Move on from there to 3-wood. Just sight lines, pick a little fairway, hit it from there, and then driver. And then I'll go back to a club that I'll use for the first tee. And from there, I'll do the wedges, just chip a couple 60-degree wedges. But practice-wise, like when I'm on the range, I don't like to just beat balls and hit the same shot. I almost like to play a course in my head.
Okay.
So just say, you know, my next event is Maui, you know, in the Century Tournament Champions. I'll think of that course if I've played the course, and I will play it on the range, and I'll be 18 under hopefully.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I think that just helps my creativity, helps me visualize the shots.
Yeah.
And whether I hit those shots or not on the actual tournament, you probably won't. But it helps.
But it's different to a wide open driving range, isn't it?
Yeah, it narrows your target, makes you really focus in, hit a shot kind of under pressure.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love that. I think anyone listening to this now, watching this, they should definitely be doing that when they're on the practice area.
Some great useful tips there, and a great insight into what the best players in the world actually think about with their irons and what's important for it as well. Some beautiful shots there. Again, no sort of practice really, just straight there and pulled them off. Right, we're going to have a challenge now. We are going to have a challenge now. We're going to take Collin on to the first flag. He hasn't gone for that yet, so we're hoping that he might need a bit more warming up for that. We're going to get Sean down there to go and film it, so let's go. We're going to let Collin set the marker, because I think then we know what we got to beat.
Yeah, go on then.
152. How you feeling, Piers? No
What do you guys have?
I got 9.
I've got sand wedge.
You got wedge? Or 9?
We'll find out after I hit.
Oh, I like it. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next week.
Is there any point in actually...
Oh, get in.
Oh.
Okay, well that's about a foot away.
All right, I love it.
Should we just... We actually need a hole-in-one to win.
Oh, wow.
We need a hole-in-one to
Go on
win,
then, I'll
Piers.
get in there. Jeez.
To be fair.
Great
Great
shot.
shot. Great shot.
Got
Go away.
it. There's some
Yeah.
room.
Oh,
Might
it's all part of the act.
Might be a little past.
Yeah, I wonder how far that... Oh, we never got Sean with the walkie-talkie, did we?
No, we didn't. But I think we don't need to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
So what
it's
you got?
close.
You got 9 still.
Yeah, I'm only going to go 9.
Okay, good luck then, Piers.
All right, let's see what we've got, shall we?
What do you think of his swing, Collin?
I like it.
Not bad, is it?
Compact.
Compact's another word for old
He's a better player.
and stiff.
He'll say the same thing, though.
Oh, no, I've got a bit
That's
behind
going
the
to work,
face.
that is.
Go!
That's going to work. Oh, nice shot, Piers.
Good shot.
Nice
You're a
shot.
little high in the face.
It's like 8 feet.
Spongy.
Not
Grass
good
is
enough,
spongy right
though, is it?
Hey,
This
I
man
mean,
here.
I hit a great shot. I would take that all day,
I'm just going to
How
dry
are we going to know? I mean, I
Oh,
still think we need to do a measure, obviously.
just to check.
Just look over there for the next
we can measure
5
that
minutes.
from here, Piers.
Go on then, Andy.
Okay.
You haven't had your hole in
I've
one
never
yet,
had
have
a
you?
hole-in-one, so this would be a nice
This is
opportunity
it.
to
He
do,
keeps
wouldn't
talking about it's going to happen on camera, and I
Do
think
you-
it might.
It
Do
is?
you have a hole in one?
3.
Any?
3.
Okay.
You'll
Don't
get
rub
one
it in.
here.
Don't rub it in. Come on, kick off that bank.
Come on then, get left.
Kick off the bank.
Take a slope.
Oh, bunker.
How many you had? Colin, how many hole-in-ones?
3.
3. Same as me.
3.
Oh, check that out. Have you really?
Not many.
That's not a lot for someone who's a good iron player like you, but obviously you've had a lot of
I've
tap-ins.
had 3. Yeah, I think the last one was as a practice day at Walker Cup,
Yeah? Okay,
so that was kind of cool.
that'll do. That'll do. I'm assuming he's won then, yeah? You're
Oh,
not
he's
even
won
going to check
take
that.
this. I mean, he won on the foot. He won straight
Sean,
away.
who's
to be
won?
fair. He's filming them.
That one by your foot. Oh, okay, thanks. Well done. Congrats.
Thank you.
Well done, very
Thanks,
good.
guys.
Cheers, Colin.
Thank you
very
so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video. Colin, what have they got to do?
You got to make sure to like and subscribe to Me and My Golf.
There we go.
Good man, look
Don't
at that.
forget, we've got some amazing guests over the next few weeks, so you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. Now, if you want to hit your irons like Collin, we have just launched our brand new iron coaching plan where we actually coach you to become an amazing iron player.
Absolutely. All you have to do is click the link down below and you'll be just like Colin. Thanks for watching. See you soon.